Hello and welcome to your midweek mindfulness break for the third week of May. Today is May 21st. I'm recording this actually on May 20th. We are just moving into Gemini season. So the sun has moved into Gemini on Tuesday of this week, and the moon moved into Pisces this morning. Um, I thought it would be an interesting practice today to focus mainly on our breathing as well as the mind, in honor of Gemini season, which is a real communicative, chatty, intellectual, creative, in your head, overthinking type of sign. Um, Full disclosure, I'm Gemini rising. And Libra sun, lots of air sign, and I'm always overthinking everything. And so it's nice sometimes to really just settle into a mindfulness practice and watch the flow of thoughts. And so that's what we're going to do today. And throughout the practice, I will cue you to notice specific things, maybe the nature of your thoughts, things that you can pay attention to today. So let's go ahead and get started by finding your comfortable meditation posture. Allow yourself to be in a space with little to no distraction if that's possible. Otherwise, just let the things happen around you as part of the practice. And then once you find your meditation posture, you can gently close your eyes or gaze softly toward the space in front of you. And then just begin to notice what's going on for you right now. Just bringing your awareness to whatever is there in your mind, body, spirit, your overall feeling tone. And just begin to slowly witness what's there. And then begin to notice the weight and shape of your whole body. And allow yourself to settle the weight and shape of your whole body into the support beneath you. So you might take a couple rounds of breath to just notice all points of contact of your body with the support beneath you. Soles of the feet, the seat, the spine, and the seat back. And then begin to notice the energy of the space that you're practicing in. And the energy of the space that's supporting you. You might imagine in your mind's eye yourself seated in that space. And then begin to draw your awareness to the physical body and noticing where your body meets the space around you. And then begin to draw your awareness internally to the physical body. You might notice any obvious areas of tension, especially the expression on your face, the scalp, brow, the jawline, noticing the shoulders, the upper back and chest. Allow the arms to rest easily alongside the body. The hands can rest in your lap in any way that feels comfortable. Perhaps you even might take a mudra for this practice, a hand gesture. And then you might invite in a sense of softening and letting go if that feels appropriate, if you're really gripping and holding on to tension in this moment, especially softening in the belly and the heart center. And after a few minutes, as you begin to settle into your practice, allow yourself to just witness what it feels like to be present, witnessing what it feels like to be embodied and present. And again, we're not trying to change anything here today. We're really simply just witnessing what is there. And we'll start to move into just witnessing our breath and our breathing before we start to tune in and focus in on our thoughts and our mind. And just begin to notice the breath. So it might help here to take a couple cleansing breaths before you settle into your natural spontaneous breath. That's a nice deep breath through the nose, down into the belly, and then sighing it out. Do that a couple times if needed, and then allow yourself to settle into your natural breath, breathing in and out of the nose, which is our natural filtration system. Feel the breath, feel your body, feel your sense of presence softening. As you begin to focus on your breath, pay close attention to how your lungs expand and contract when you inhale and exhale. Allow the breath to have its own rhythm, depth, and pace. Let it flow however it wants to right now. You might begin to let go of any worries that you're holding on to with each exhale. You might invite in some letting go of stress, tension, worries. The exhale is always an opportunity to release something. And just continue to watch the breath moving in and out, Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You might notice yourself becoming a little more relaxed, a little more present. You might invite in a gentle wave of relaxation, allowing it to sweep over you as you breathe in and out. You can feel it expanding and contracting from your center, or you can sweep it up and down the body, up and down the length of your body. Continuing to let your breath flow naturally and let yourself become a little more calm, a little more peaceful. Imagine that you are now open to receive new thoughts. You're open even more with each breath you take. And as you feel ready, you can allow the breath to stay there always in the background, and you can come to it at any point throughout the practice. But you can begin to take notice and witness of the activity of your mind and your thoughts in this moment. And the key to this practice is not attaching yourself to any thought, not creating any story around your thoughts. This simply teaches us how to witness each thought as it comes and goes. Just like any energetic form, it comes into presence, it transforms and comes into presence, and then it builds, and then it peaks, and then it begins to subside until finally it releases entirely. It might help to see your thoughts as a cloud and a blue sky just gently coming into your awareness, holding your awareness for a moment and then gently passing by until it's beyond your awareness anymore. And take the next several rounds of breath to just witness the mental flow of your thoughts. Coming back to this breath, to this moment. You might notice if something has pulled you away from awareness of the mind and your thoughts. It might be sounds or activity around you. Perhaps it's a feeling or sensation in your body. And perhaps an emotion or feeling has appeared based on the content of your thoughts. This is all normal. It's all part of the practice. We're just witnessing, noticing, and releasing. This breath, this moment, and coming back again and again. If you're interested in or a little curious about the nature of your thoughts, then you might just notice what types of thoughts that you are having as you bear witness to the activity of your mind in this moment. And this is not an opportunity to judge the type of thoughts you're having. It's just noticing the type of thoughts you're having. And so, what does that mean? So, are you planning? Are you ruminating? Are you remembering? Are you feeling creative or thinking creatively? Are you judging? Are you self critical? Are your thoughts negative or positive? These are all just different ways we think, and possibly different ways you might be thinking in this moment. And this is just an exercise in noticing the type of thoughts, the nature of your thoughts. If that curiosity doesn't interest you, that's totally fine. Just continue to watch each thought come and go in your practice. Coming back to this moment, to this breath. And the other thing I would like to point out in your practice today as you are witnessing the activity of your mind is that we have this beautiful pause, this space between our thoughts. We also have this pause between our breaths. These pauses are incredibly profound moments where we might feel complete silence, stillness, bliss, even samadhi, as it's called in yoga. You might, it might be helpful for you this evening in your practice or today in your practice, instead of noticing the nature of your thoughts, to notice the space between your thoughts, the pause between the thoughts, and the pause between each breath, this natural space that happens. Coming back to your practice, to this breath, to this moment. And for these last couple of moments, you might invite the sense of presence to deepen, calm and steady with your breath, with your thoughts, met with loving kindness, with kind attention. Present, relaxed, coming back to this moment again and again. We're establishing and trusting this sense of presence and kind attention. We're training our mind to be present without judgment. And let's release awareness of the thoughts and guide your awareness now into the center of your heart, the center of your chest. And you might notice if you're holding on to any tension within that space. And if so, once again, invite in this sense of softening and opening. I'm inviting in loving kindness, compassion for yourself, compassion for your practice, compassion for your thoughts, compassion for your breath, compassion for whatever experience you're having in this moment. And let this feeling of loving kindness expand and fill up your whole body, reaching every cell of your being. And then gently guide yourself back into your heart for gratitude. Inviting in this felt sense of gratitude for this moment, this practice, and anything else you're grateful for today. And we'll slowly begin to release the practice. You can begin to take a few deeper breaths. Feel your body. Feel the room that you're in. Take note of where you are. And as you're ready, you can begin to flicker your eyes open. Whoop, you might notice my kitty who joined us. If it feels appropriate, place your hand on your heart. Gently bow your head down to your heart to honor yourself and your practice. Thank you so much for being here. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you live with ease. Thank you. See you next time.